All right. So last exercise, 7G.3, and then we'll have some practice tests to hand out. Nice big pile there. Revision over the weekend, revision Tuesday, revision Wednesday, test Friday, as per our vote. Okay? It's about a 50-minute test, so we can rock up, have a couple minutes, probably 20 minutes or so, just to settle ourselves, or we can get started. We'll see whatever you guys want to do. So 7G.3 today, and very simple concept. We're just talking about the mean and standard deviation of a binomial distribution. So I've got three formulas there for you. Mean is n times p, standard deviation is the square root of n times p times q. And variance, being the standard deviation squared, is just the square root of npq. Other way around, it's just npq. Okay, the probability of a match being defective is 0.03. Given there are 50 matches in a box. Okay, find the mean, standard deviation, and variance of x. Okay, so x is our random variable. We're pulling a match out the box, and we're saying how many do we expect to be defective. Do the variance first. Now Q is just the inverse probability. If P is our probability, Q is 1 take P. So we've got 0.03 and 0.97. And we've got 1.455. And then the standard deviation is the square root of the variance, which I got 1.206. 1.21. Excellent. Okay, part B, find the probability that the mean, take the standard deviation, is less than, the variable x is less than the mean plus the standard deviation. Okay, firstly, let's evaluate these. Let's find out what is the mean, take the standard deviation, and what is the mean plus the standard deviation using the numbers we have up here. So the first one is going to be 1.5 take 1.21. And the second one is going to be 1.5 plus 1.21. So here we'll have 0.29. And here we'll have 2.71. Okay. So now the question is saying, if you're picking a match out of this box, okay, what is the probability? Remember, x is the number of defective matches. What is the probability that it's less than zero? It's between 0.29 and 2.71, not inclusive. So if we think about number of defective matches, you could have 0 defective, you could have 1, you could have 2, you could have 3, 4, all the way up to 50 really. This question is saying it has to be less than 2.71, okay? So less than 2.71 is going to be 2, all right? It's not including 3, has to be under 2.71. 2.71 is here somewhere, like there, and it has to be under that. And but it's more than 0.29, so 0.29 is here somewhere, so it has to be more than 0.29. And so we're saying, what is the probability out of 50 matches of having 1 or 2 that are defective? Okay? So this is a BCD calculation. Where should I do it? Here. Where we're saying, what's the probability of between 1 and 2 matches being defective, including both 1 and 2, out of 50 trials with a probability of being defective of 0.03. Let's crunch it. We've got 1, 2, 50, 0.03 bracket. 0.592. Okay, so there's a 59% chance that one or two matches in a box are going to be defective or dodgy. They're not going to work. Okay, part C, find the mean, standard deviation and variance of non-defective matches. Okay, so if it's non-defective, that means we've got 0.97. 97% of matches are non-defective because 0.03 are defective. Okay, sum of all probabilities must be 1. So we need to find the mean of this. Okay, super interesting. The variance and standard deviation don't change because if you look at what you're calculating, it's not going to be any different. All right? But the mean does, and perhaps what's pertinent about the mean is that if we add the two means together, never mind. That is all.
Is that mean wrong, sir?
I don't think so.
Like 48.5.
Oh, let's check, shall we? You're probably correct. And then if we add the two means together, 48.5. Yeah, so if we add the two means together, we've got 1.5 there. We've got 50, which is the total sample size. Oh dear. All right.
Can we see your certificate? So I have to record that again.
Yeah, you reckon? Yeah. Oh dear. Press stop.